Hey there, my name is Andre, and welcome back to Mini Motorways. How do you like that? I really like it. I love coming up with an idea. I'm gonna be rolling with it, probably for the next few episodes at least. Anyway, so, last episode, we absolutely cooked Los Angeles. They lost aura points, and now they need to touch grass. We're giving main character energy. But don't be the Lulu La Boo Boo. We have many more ops to face. Phantom Tax. And with that, let's head straight into today's game. Continuing with Beijing, boy. And we are gonna have this lovely red color to work with. So let's get that straight connected here. And hurry this game up so we can really get into the meat of this game. And just like that, we got our second business right here. Let's go ahead and connect these guys. Pause for a second because we've got a lot going on here. So I'm gonna bring this one down here. I'm going to get this guy in over here. And that's actually looking quite good early on. Everyone is a little separated. Oh, this one's really nice. Straight up like that. Amazing. I like that it's right down the middle from the other guy. Basically making this layout very, very clean. We got red to the side here, red to the other side here, and we got some nice yellow right down the middle. Lots of open space. We love rolling with it, and we are taking a roundabout. Get those traffic lights out of my face. Thump, 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 thump. I love the little sounds that this game produces. They're really calming and just nice to listen to, especially during these moments where nothing is happening. And just like that, we got our first major problem. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to go ahead and cut underneath here into the water and connect just like that. And we're gonna hope that our blue community stays to the side here. I really don't want to end up on this. No, actually I do. Then I can just cut through here. That would be great. In fact, what I might do, I mean, I'm kind of seeing something over here, so let's go ahead and cut this. And just bring these guys straight down here. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so much better. And then we can just go around with red. Like this. Get those in there and then cut these roads and let's continue. That is a lot cleaner than what we had going on with that bridge passing underneath red here. And there we go. End of week 2, we are going to pick up dirty road tiles because, as you know, we do not like traffic lights here. We do not obey per the rules of traffic lights on this channel. Only in Mini Motorways. Okay, and just like that, we got a real problem now, because there's not really any way for me to produce a road that is not gonna take up like 40 tiles here. So let's go ahead, take this guy, bring him around. Unfortunately, cut through here as much as I can and get that guy connected right there. I guess that was about 20 tiles. It wasn't that bad. It could be worse. So let's do that, and let's cut this guy down here. And now this guy, I really like having him here. I have no problem with that. In fact, I love this community spawning here for this guy over here. I would like a couple of light blues to actually spawn maybe in this area right here would be lovely. But that's not really how the game works. The game does not give you what you want. It gives you what it feels like, which sometimes, like today, it's kind of easygoing. This is not bad at all for me. But sometimes it's quite rough. So let's just go ahead and add this yellow up here. Again, very, very close to this business right here, which I really like. And now we got our first motorway. I'm not going to use it yet. I know I could use it here for the light blue, but they're not really giving us any problems right now. And we could have a worse situation going forward. And for that reason, I am going to keep my motorway just sitting over here for now. Okay, this is not too bad. I can always just put this guy here and bring these guys like this. Now, if I'm gonna have to pass over the top anyway, I might as well just go over the top over here, leaving all of this space here for any more light blues that might want to spawn in. This red right here, I really want to get him connected here, and I might just do that for now. If I do need a bridge, I'll just do this to get my bridge back while also keeping this red nearby, just in case I do need it eventually connected to this red. Late game, even one house can make a huge difference. Now this is really nice too. Okay, I don't mind this. I don't love when it's a tight turn like this. It's just not appealing to me. There's no reason, like, mechanically that I shouldn't do that. It's gonna work just as well as this turn right here, maybe even more efficiently, because we're saving a road tile, right? But I just don't enjoy it. I think it looks so bad. Let's go ahead and connect these two onto this road right here and pick up a bridge. I'll happily take a bridge. We've got 47 road tiles, really good for this point in the game. We got a bridge and a motorway, as well as a cheeky little roundabout, just in case we need it. It's right there. Rough. Oh, that's a rough one. That is a rough, woof, rough business. Right here. So I'm obviously gonna have to cut this. I think this is where I just use my first motorway. I don't love doing that, but I think it makes the most sense here. So I'm gonna get these guys connected all together. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little piece here. Sorry about that. So I just kind of accepted a little cut there because my kitty cat was using the litter box, and I don't want you guys listening in on that for obvious reasons. So we're back. I am going to connect this motorway right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and again do one of those really ugly twists into the business here, and just get that connected via bridge right here. And what I actually might do, I might just connect the bridge right here, just in case I get more houses. Yeah, kind of like this, right? Now we got this green here. I don't like this green at all because I don't have a bridge. It is Saturday. I could get a bridge or a motorway. What I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna go ahead and fix this so that if I do need a bridge, I can just connect it right here. So let's connect that one. We gotta get this guy connected. Let's get this greenhouse connected. We got enough greens to suffice for this business. We just really gotta get either a bridge or a motorway. I kind of want to leave. Yeah, okay, I got the bridge. I was gonna say, in situations like this where I need either a bridge or a motorway, and let's say I would have gotten a motorway, I would have just kept the long road and connected the motorway from here all the way to the business, waiting for a bridge to take over that motorway. Because why use a motorway when you got a pretty straight line to the business? So we got a secondary upgraded business. It's gonna be the light blue, and it's a really good business to have upgraded because we have all of these light blues right here, which have an easy connection into that business. Okay, and we got another red business over here. I'm really inclined to just take my houses over here and connect them straight into here. And I might do it with one of them for now. This guy, I kind of want to get connected here, and then I can connect this guy in here. So those are the adjustments that I'm going to be taking into consideration right now. I might change that as we keep getting new red houses. Hopefully get a couple of them over here. I would love to keep some connected down here, as well as some connected in here. But as it is, I might not be able to do that. So again, we got a new business that spawned right here. It was to be expected. It is the gray business. And luckily we got a motorway, because we're not getting any more houses. Yes, we are. They're down here. So I got 61 road tiles. I don't think it's worth using a motorway here. I'm just going to connect them like that. It's honestly not too far. It's about the same distance as my green road down there. I might have to take one of these and connect it to this guy, because we are progressing into the game. The game's going to pick up very, very soon, and 2 houses at this distance are not going to suffice. So I might actually motorway like this guy alone. Even having one house on a motorway, just cutting through all of this and going straight here, would be really, really good for business. So now we got green up here. Okay, I didn't even notice all of this happening here, so okay. Let's go ahead and connect these guys, and then bring them straight up here. This one is scaring me. I don't want to have to deal with whatever is going to be up here. This is going to be a hard one to deal with. Let's go for a bridge. So we still have a motorway in our extra pieces here, and we have a bridge as well, which is good. We're kind of hoping to not have to use the bridges too much, because the bodies of water are so small, right? You can kind of like get around them. But it is possible that we're gonna have to use a bridge eventually to make something work. So here, I don't love connecting this here, but I am gonna use my roundabout right here, and I'm gonna get that connected on the roundabout. And that shouldn't be too much of a problem, because if I had, you know, more gray houses here, it would cause the same problem for me as having these 2 yellow houses here. So it's really not that big of an issue, as long as I don't have too many houses same color. So I think everything is connected right now. We got a new light blue over here. That's not good, honestly. That's pretty bad. Because we don't have enough houses to make this work. I'm gonna connect these here now. I hate doing that, but I need to get a couple connections onto this business right here. So this one's gonna be back to having just those 2. Let's go ahead and connect this guy over to here. And now we got a light blue at the bottom there. Let's go ahead and pick up a bridge. That green is nice. Let's get this one connected like this. This is actually a really good community for this guy right here. They're very close. I got 6 of them now, so I don't anticipate this guy being a problem anytime soon. So this yellow is upgraded, but again, I got only these 3 houses right here, but they are very, very close. So let's get that on there. If I connect this here, it does cause a little bit of a slowdown here, but we're not mixing any greens because there's no green connected here. So it's not that big of a deal. It'll be fine. Again, I'm kind of feeling just going like this. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you're gonna have roads that intersect a bit. You just gotta accept it, and you gotta make the most out of it. Because if you don't connect those houses to those roads that are already in use, you might just lose the game. So now we do have a new motorway. I like that. I'm enjoying this new motorway. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, 1, do that. 2, I'm gonna use my new motorway straight away, and I'm gonna get these straight in here. And let's just do that. See what happens. I would love to get some of these yellows connected to a motorway, but I'm gonna wait on that. So unfortunately, I might have to just take away my motorway again from these light blues, because I have no other way to take care of the grays here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these guys off, get these 3 connected, and they are gonna go straight into here as soon as I can make it work. So let's get these guys connected up here, because if I need to motorway them, they're gonna come from that direction. Our motorway is back. Let's pause the game, get that connected to this gray business right here, and connect it right down here to gray. Okay, so these yellows right here, I might actually redirect them. Whoops. And maybe I hope for a motorway. If the motorway doesn't happen, I'll just connect them over. In fact, you know what? Just in case that I don't get that motorway, there we go. Like that. I'm kind of banking on that motorway on Monday so that I can not have to share that road with gray here. Yeah, that's too bad. Is there anything I can do to fix that? I don't think so. The map doesn't expand further than it already has. So we're not going to be able to fix that. Now, reds here are giving me a little bit of a hard time. I don't love this. What I might do, I'll leave them there. I will reconnect green around the reds. Now I'm starting to get houses showing up on the map, and I'm not noticing where they are. So got 5 connections here, not bad. Got a couple red connections down there. I would like to get that one on there too. Oh man. I gotta do it, you know? It just makes sense. And Motorway Monday, we have 2 bridges. Let's be honest, we're not gonna need them. Is there anything that I can kind of fix with a bridge right here that eases my game a little bit? I don't think so. This isn't really a map that requires bridges all too much, minus this little section down here. That sucks. Okay. Get it up there. Oh boy. So it's gonna be these guys. They're gonna go around. I was kind of preparing them for in the event where I might need to motorway them. But it looks like they're just gonna come down and around here. This yellow right here, I really want to get it connected right here. These guys here are going to send out cars before this guy anyway. So it's only in case of an emergency that this guy is connected and releasing cars into this yellow right here. So that's light blue, it's this one. I knew he would become a problem eventually. I knew it. It's Friday, it's almost Saturday. I'm really hoping for a motorway. I'm gonna connect one more house on there. Because I can't really connect more because this guy's also struggling a little bit here. Oh, this light blue's having a hard time. Give me a roundabout. I have enough bridges. I'm gonna have to go ahead and connect these guys together. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm also gonna take these guys and I'm gonna connect them in here as well. So literally all of my light blues here, you can see the whole squad coming out. They're gonna be connected together. I might just lose here. It's on the verge of collapsing. That was lucky. We're having a little bit of red trouble down here now. This guy right here. What do I have connected to here? I have a lot of guys connected, don't I? Are they all connected? They are. They're just having a hard time right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get this guy around here. Oh, that is not good. That one like that. I'm gonna get that there. Light blue here should not have any issues. This guy, of course I know he has issues. Hey, we almost broke 2,000. That is, all things considered, a pretty good score for mini motorways. And we got our motorway right here. So let's go ahead and alleviate some stress right here by connecting this guy. So this is going to be one motorway here. We're going to have to eliminate this right here. So let's go ahead and get those all connected. These two might have to still share some connections. But this guy is going to be okay. And I think this guy should be okay too. Nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. Well, nice round, 2,100 commuters. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Let's actually take a quick look at our map for anyone interested. So I'll just take off this stuff and yeah, there we go. Again, all things considered, pretty good score. I'm looking forward to the next one. I was hoping for a bit more today, but not every game can be a great game, right? It all comes down to luck and also how you manage what's coming at you, which I didn't manage this one too good. Let's be honest, it was a mess. Nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and have a good one. Peace. So, last episode, we absolutely cooked Los Angeles. They lost Dora points and need to touch grass. We're now giving main character energy, but don't be delulu boo boo.